Hey guys, I wasn't gonna do this video, but you know, I'm gonna do it anyway. So, I made a community post, and almost 20 minutes ago. So it's about the 26th, as in that's the day that the hospice people will be coming over for a consultation. It could be either by phone or by in person, as in some hospice people will be coming over to the house. I think it's gonna be by phone. Once that happens, that the next day will be Thanksgiving. We're not gonna do much in terms of like food wise. I can prepare the stuffing and the mashed potatoes. I might get some sliced turkey on Monday, and some sliced ham, and I'll prepare some mashed potatoes too. So Grandma can have a fairly decent Thanksgiving. So once the consultation happens, Grandma will get the care that she needs. And I'm pretty sure her health is declining. And I'm not gonna rule anything out though. She's still in decent. She's still decent enough. Like she's eating and resting. But she'll get the care that she needs. I know it's a tough decision for Grandma and myself, but it's the right decision. And she told me that she will pass in her own home. Now, once she passes, I'll be calling the funeral home. Say, my grandma just passed. Would you send someone over to pronounce her dead? Once they do that, they will haul the body away to the funeral home. And I think Monday. I think that tomorrow's tomorrow's the 23rd. The 24th. I'll send the I'll send. I think. Hold on a sec. Let me think here. Let me think for a minute. I'll get the obituary from grandma's from grandma's computer, and once that happens, I might transfer to I don't know how I'm going to transfer it though, but I can send like a scanned document to the funeral home, and I can fill the rest of it. I can fill the rest of it out, like the date of her passing, her date of birth and her day of passing. Why am I telling you this? Because I want to let you guys know about all this. And regards to her funeral, once she eventually passes, she told me this like a while back that her sister's relatives, well, two of them, have purchased 4 burial plots in a cemetery in Roscoe, Illinois. That's where my grandpa, mom, my uncle, and my grandma will be buried at. And I told grandma a few months back that I'll visit her gravesite. And that's a good thing to do, because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't forgive myself for that. And what else did I say in my community post? A few months back, Grandma and I squared some things away regarding her estate. As in me, I'm not going to do much detail, but I'm the primary beneficiary of her estate. And once she goes, I'll be inheriting the house, and I'll be once I inherit it. I'm not gonna maintain it. Well, I don't want to be the one to upkeep it. I'm not. I want to. I want to do it by myself. So, um, once that happens, I'll be moving out first, and then I'll with my cousin's wife Cindy's help, I'll be calling the city of Ackworth for to cut off all utilities like power, for example. Yeah, we get our power from the city of Ackworth, and become Cobb County Water to shut off all water to the house. Gas South, it's gonna be to shut off all gas. AT&T, I gotta call them. Well, I think Cindy and I can call them. And by the way, once Gary and Cindy come back from their cruise, I'll be in touch. I'll be in contact with them regarding Grandma, and then they'll be helping out too in the near future. And I'll be mentioning them. I can move in with them for a while until I get a stable job, and maybe I can move in with like a friend of mine or something. So, with that said, things will be easier once Grandma has hospice care, and then it's a good thing. Grandma and I squared away all the paperwork for me to be the primary beneficiary of her estate. Yeah, it's given to me, since apart from my dad, my stepmom and their family, and apart from my Aunt Jeanette, that's her sister and her family, I'm the only one left. Yeah, she leave it to me. And when she passes for her funeral, she'll be cremated as per her wishes, because when my grandpa died, he was cremated. When Mom died, she was cremated. When my uncle died a few months, like back in March, she was cremated. And same goes for Grandma too. She'll be cremated. I'll be using some life insurance money to pay for a funeral. It's the only right thing to do. As I said, I'm telling you guys this, so just make sure that you guys are on the same page here. And I don't want to leave you guys in the dark, you know. That's why I'm keep you guys updated. I want you guys to be in the know. I love my grandma, but things will be smoother, and once she passes away comfortably, I'll be doing all the things I said. So once everything is shut off, like power, water, gas, heating, I'll be putting the house up for sale, and then once they get a decent buyer, I might get a decent price for it. I might get like a decent decent sale from it. And my house has got the house that Grandma bought back in 1999, it's gone up in value. So yeah, I believe that this is gonna be moving forward here, and I won't fret about her or anything, because I know that she'll be taken care of by hospice. That's what happened to Grandpa. He died at a hospice facility. So did Mom. Like a month or so into 2017, I was in high school when both my grandpa and my mom passed, and then years later my uncle passed back in March of this year, and soon it'll be Grandma's turn to pass. So yeah, I know it's gonna be tough on me, but once Grandma gets the care that she needs, I won't fret about that at all. they'll help her out with meals and medication and everything else. And as I said, I believe it says whether in this video, but I believe hospice will go through her insurance company, Humana. I'm sure Humana will pay the majority of expenses, as in like people like hospice nurses and like emotional outreach, so they can talk to me about her eventually passing on. I'm sure she can make it to Thanksgiving and then at Christmas too. Cause if she passed on Christmas, which means I won't be doing nothing till the new year. Which means I believe Cindy and Gary can help me out with moving out. And one more thing about Grandma's clothes, furniture, and all that junk in the garage too. I might donate her clothes and her everything to charity, excluding the pictures of her, Jeanette, everybody. I'll be keeping those. I'll be taking those with me. Plus, I'll be taking my grandpa's information with me, my mom's information, my grandma's information, my uncle's information too. So, and the furniture, I'll be donating that. I might donate that. I'm donating that to charity too. And yeah, it's gonna be a long process. So I've almost cried in this, because I know it's gonna happen. I've done it before when Mom died. And before I know it, it'd be the anniversary of my grandpa's passing. It'll be 9 years ago. This December 6th. It'll be next month on the 16th. It'll be the anniversary of my grandpa's passing. It'll be 9 years ago. I didn't do a video on that back in 2016 because it wasn't appropriate to do that, I didn't know about it either until Grandma came back to the house from Hospice Tranquility in Marietta, saying their grandpa passed because he passed away during the night. Anyway, that about wraps it up. I'll be doing some gameplay in a little bit. And good thing I'm back at work, because I can take my mind off of it, When I'm at work, when I arrive at work, I'll keep in touch with her so she won't be alone. I just want to say thanks for praying for Grandma. Excuse me. I just want to say thanks for praying for Grandma. It means the world to her, and to me as well. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys. Bye.